waiting. That's about 2 dolphins. So hello, ladies and boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. The new patch is out, which means new Raynor and Asmodean gameplay. Which, I might show off. I was excited to see that Raynor got a rework after all this time. Asmodean, I'm a little less excited about it. I was skeptical. Still am. They took away his black pool in favor for Q focus talent called Tide of Sin, which I'm not exactly too happy nor impressed about. I feel like black pool had its purposes, and if that didn't work, then you took the Legion talent right in front of me. Demonic Invasion, sorry. But they buffed the Demonic Invasion to do something super stupid. Asmodean's demons do 50% more damage. Structures at level 20, which means, yeah, he just becomes this kind of siege machine that can't really be opposed or stopped if he's left uncontested. Obviously, of course, Asmodean still can be contested, in numerous ways and very effectively, but this just makes it a little bit harder for you to deal with an Asmodean that's left by himself. But nonetheless, even title suggests, I got my Hero League, or rather Team League, because I'm not good enough to get it from Hero League, dinosaur. So happy. Got a kind of cute derpy face. Almost like a Triceratops, but they added 2 extra horns in the jaw, which I don't mind. Kind of derpy looking. And it matches the skin color of my favorite hero, and the one I plan to use this with all the time, Legion. Love to hear the death, so figured, why not? We can come fail for you guys, and I can be happy about it. I got my dinosaur.
Make way for the bad guy.
Make way for the bad guy. And you will absolutely get your dinosaur, Mike. Welcome to the stream, by the way. First time I've seen you here, just randomly, when you know somebody else is streaming like Xanthus. Then again, I guess TGN isn't live right now, so you got nowhere better to be. I'm just kidding. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to have you here. Literally, the patch went live like 4.5 hours ago. I was gonna like jump on and just start playing a whole bunch of games, because, you know, dinosaur plus Legion equals much must play. Yes, that was an intentional sentence. But, I got caught up in WoW, so, I went to go be a casual, did some casual things, came over here. I'm gonna be a casual here. Might do some placements on stream, because I'm tired of waiting to the end of the season to try and find groups. Hey, Mims. By the way, Monisea Mike and Monisea Mia both invited to come join in if you really feel like it. Mims, I know you just got back from doing something though, so I don't count on you showing up. Hey, Nails. And I will show you the dinosaur as soon as we load in, babe. I'm working on it. Gotta wait for everybody else in their wooden PCs to catch up. I guess we're talking ideally about the Rhaegar in this situation. Yikes. Level 548 with a wooden PC like that? Must have had a lot of L's in your time, brother. Yeah. But I know we talked a little bit, and everything went good for you, so that's understandable. And I'm happy that you got to go have time today doing some things, all the Hooman things. Nice, Niels. Nice. Making moves. How'd it go there? Well, if you're okay with answering that. I don't know if it wasn't that good though and you don't feel like answering, you don't have to. Just leave it as you went. Come on, Rhaegar. I know you can do it. Rhaegar. 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 There we go. We got a bot. Mike, Mia, dinosaur. Dinosaur, Mike and Mia.
Start this show?
You just try and stop zooming.
I'm expecting to get like a Rainer and a Asmodan pretty much every game from here on for the next day, maybe a week and a half. Derpy dinosaur. So yeah, Mike, I guess since you've seen the dinosaur, you can just vanish now. Rainer's gonna be the AA, Tarada's got AA, Asmodan is mage, so I guess I'll even out the team with the mage build. Stubby tail.
You're the boss.
I never said it was super cool, I just said it had a derpy face and it had 2 extra horns on the bottom, which I didn't mind. I know I hyped it up when I was talking to you privately, Mims. It's because I didn't already have a dinosaur to go with the troll. And that's like a must-have for my nerdy self. Need the dinosaur to go with the troll. Need. Okay, so Rainers are still noobs, even after the patch. Rhaegar, okay, I was gonna say, well, Rhaegar didn't die, so it's fine, but he died on early on, and I just wasn't paying attention to the kill feed. Feels uninformed, man. That's bad because I have to keep consistent with that, especially if I'm gonna be doing placements. Then again, it's the start of the season, so every noob and their partner is gonna be jumping out, trying to get the games early on, so they don't have to wait till the end of the season to do so. Rainer, you don't win this. I'm sorry, buddy, but you still don't win this.
You're the boss.
You heard, Zildjian, you're the boss. I'll do the plays. Alright, so we got 1 kill on Rainer so far. We need everybody else to die. I have a feeling it's going to have to come later in the match, though. So for now...
I got axe for you. Whatever you want.
Dodge the Q there. Got the W there. He only went to trade this time because I'm already low on resources. Like, literally otherwise Zildjian beats him every single time. Because I've played so many matches. I know my matchups, I know who I'm good against, I know who I'm not good against. Thanks for the regen glow, buddy. I'm gonna hearth now. Nah, we'll keep the lane pressure on him. See, like right there. He didn't have to back up for that, but he did anyways.
I'm heading
I was lower than him, he should be able to pressure me out of this lane because he has more health than I do, and with his new burst trait, and the fact that he has an activatable heal whenever he wants it, rather than an automatic save. If he wants to wait till he's like about to be dead and then use it, go for it. More value there as long as I don't burst him down, which, surprise, surprise, W and Q at the same time I can. Nah, I'm sorry, babe. Sorry, not sorry. See? Right there. Backing up again. He doesn't need to back up. It doesn't matter if the minions aren't that pushed up. It's fine because he has the range to stay away from the towers and be able to still... He has the ability to keep the pressure there, but he's not using it to his advantage. That time he did, but every other time he hadn't, which was his mistake. Alright, thanks, babe. Again, Mike, if you're still here, you're still cordially invited. Probably going to be here for a while, I don't know, it depends on how the system runs around, but anybody else that feels like jumping in, lurkers or active chatters, you are all welcome. Always glad to have some viewers. You guys know me, I play with my girlfriend all the time. So, what's a few random people, huh? It's not even random people, it's viewers, so getting to connect better with you guys. Maybe we can do something in the future, like actual stream team league, you know? And I would actually do it because, you know, I'm actually into legitimately playing. Love this so much. Just him riding around on the dinosaur, especially with this skin. Huge fan. Feels bad, man. Bible thump. Feels bad, man. Tracer got me. This Rawr is feeding pretty hard, though. I don't know how I feel about that.
Somebody about to lose a head.
It's alright, babe. We can go EU if you want. I just might disconnect a few times, lag here and there, you know. Fine. It's all good. We'll have the special EU Team League, NA Team League. We'll see how we fare, and we're gonna pick up some strats in the meantime. Who knows? You don't win the... Oh, okay, he wins this because he's got teammates. Oh, once again, my fault. Poor positioning and poor paying attention. I'm getting overconfident, just like that Rawr was. I guess Mike left because he's not saying rip or anything, but Rawr, rejoin the game. Ah, that's alright, babe. You're not really a noob. I'm still upset that the only person we've killed so far is Rawr, and he's leading them. Ooh, come on. He was so close. One of the things I dread about Zul'jin is if you can't get the damage in, you just can't. There's no saving it. Why is my mouse just like... My mouse is deciding it's gonna short me distance. Anyone else see this? Mouse is just like shorting me distance. That's not gonna stop me. Oh, come on. Yes, Rawr, I know. We've got people on the bottom, but I'm more concerned about trying to get my quest done. Bible thump tracer. And maybe that's what you need to do, babe. You keep your EU on main, so when you're not on stream, you just practice there. EU's got better players and more professional players anyways. which is why EU is better if anybody never caught on to that, because everybody wants to play professional goes there. And then you just come to NA. You try some stuff out, try new strategies you might be looking at, maybe teach us a few things. Who knows? Everybody can learn from anyone. Check this out. He's just walking into everything. He stood there for the Asmodan dunk, he stood there for my W, he got hit by my Q, took all my auto attacks. Raynor, post-nerf, still new players. Ooh. Boink! Aw, so close to a good boink. I don't know what this Genji thinks he's doing, but it's not a thing. Alright, only one left to kill is Lucio. See, we turned that around. We get a Bible thump, Lucio? Nope. Hey, Jay. Yeah, again, that's the thing, is you learn from a lot more people, because again, everybody who wants to theoretically do better goes to EU. Sometimes Asian servers, because, you know, Koreans and everything, they're supposed to be like the best at the gaming industry. Although, I tend to disagree. I think if you're just good at what you do, then you're good at what you do. It doesn't matter where you're from. I could be from NA, and if I'm top 100 player and top 10 player in the world for every role, then guess what? I didn't come from EU and I don't play on EU. I played on NA and I came from NA. So we're over halfway done with our quest. Do I think we're gonna win this game? If we do, it's gonna be by a close margin, and we have to get people to stop being bots. And look at that wave clear though, alright? If you need to, rewind the stream real fast and watch that twin cleave on that minion wave. Absolutely beautiful. Alright. Alright, so what are we looking at right here? Alright. Alright, that was almost a Lucio kill. Raynor at the bottom, still trying to poke. What's that? Poke the Genji down. Don't really need to run from this, but everyone seems to be afraid of it for some reason. I just get a whole bunch of stacks. I can almost hold them off myself, actually. Almost held them off. Once again, Raynor in a post-buff world, still a noob. I feel like all the good Raynors out there have disappeared and they've gone to play other heroes. It'll be interesting to see how many actually decide to take this buff and run with it, because this is actually going to put Raynor in a very legitimate spot. He finally has AoE damage outside of his abilities, and he finally has more build diversity and control over his kit, as to before where it was strictly basic attack. Any other build was looked down upon. Now he has a few options. They're all still basic attack focused, but he has a couple more options. If he wants to be a PvE gym Raynor, he can. If he wants to be PvP, he can. If he wants to help his team out, he can. Once again, if we had a level 16 talent, wrong place, wrong time, we would have hit that trace on the apex beautifully. Beautifully. Would love a Lucio kill right here. That means I get my damage. Most hated character to play, Lucio. I hate Lucio with a passion. Like, he is a great healer in everybody else's hands, but in mine, I'm just the absolute worst. Have I been? I've been good. I know you've been partying lately, Jay, so how are you? I meant to hit A instead of Q there, and I accidentally hit Q, so it threw my previous throw. Feels bad, man. Ooh, this feel combo, man? Ooh, right on top of Lucio again. I'm telling you, man. Once again, hitting the 3-man cleave. We're stacking up so high with these Arcanite axes. It doesn't look like much, but that's the bonus damage. So far, we hit 47 people. Since level 7, that's not bad. We haven't been exactly getting in everyone's faces and laning like we could potentially be doing because Zul'jin is a giant lane bully, but it's pretty good. If you're on maps with like the Dragon Knight, the bot, the Tree Glove Protector on Volskaya Foundry, any heroic vehicle is where Zul'jin can really excel in A, getting his quest done, and B, participating in the objective. Don't need to fight that. That's... blinked out of it. Just got struggle news, but nothing to worry about. Gotta get those references. Just emailed one. Oh, you're going for the job. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good to hear it, man. Boom. Look at that. Wrong place, wrong time. Already coming into effect. Hit the bonus on Zul, and we're getting more quest stacks. Boom. Once again, hitting that bonus. This time on top of minions, which is very good as well. It offers you some extra damage that you didn't have before. Feels good, man? Ooh, almost. Almost. One step further, and that Zul was dead. Played him earlier today, and to be honest, he's alright, but not the best. I mean, that's your opinion. I've played Zul'jin since his release, and he has become one of my favorite heroes just for the raw power he has. He used to be strictly auto attack, so seeing him in this mage light I think also has made me happier about the hero, knowing that I can actually have my build diversity and I can actually pick up other viable talents like wrong place, wrong time, and not be, you know, looked down upon by my team or actually not get any value off of it because I didn't feel confident enough to use it or anything. He's in a good spot. It feels good. 20 stacks away from finishing the quest, which means we get bonus attack range if we can kill this Lucio, which I don't see us doing anytime in the future. Even more basic attack range there, which just puts us as an absolute monster, even if we aren't going auto attack range, because his damage scales infinitely just from his trait quest. He doesn't need any other talents to make it any better. Sylvanas, Lily, and Nazi. Whoa. I can't disagree. Those are all heroes that are really good at what they do. Boom. Boom. And now, with the quest finished, we also get double cleave, which means more value from wrong place, wrong time. Because it not only hits the apex in the front, it hits the apex in the back as well. Ooh, that Lucio saved him last second. Stream is acting up. Yeah, it's a little weird. Seems perfectly fine on my end. Ooh, I really hope you guys saw that dual kill. Let's see, laning once again. Don't really need to be afraid of this. I'm just gonna move down here so I can heal. Come up here, throw this into the mix. Watch that value just grow. Genji's in a terrible position. Ooh, all out of mana. That's something you hate to see. When you're a mana star of Zul'jin, it sucks real bad because you can't really do anything. His auto attacks are great, but without his mana, he can't really crowd control anybody. He can't heal if he needs to go back. Nothing. But again, it's nothing terrible. Zul'jin finds a way around it. That's another one of the things that I love about the hero is he doesn't feel like he's mana dependent. He needs to be able to have somebody behind him who knows what they're doing. Almost a dead Rainer right there. Maybe if I would have used my Amani Rage. Bonus value on top of the Lucio, hitting with the Apex. Looks like they want to try and make a 4-man push here, but every moment they spend here, they're wasting another moment that they could be pushing for boss or something. Tracer on the top lane, trying to grab the keep. We can't do very much with that little amount of health she has and damage. Zul now joining her, gonna go up to the top lane, see if we can grab some value. Hitting her hard with the wrong place, wrong time talent once again. But this time they do take the building. Looking to try and get some value here from the wrong place, wrong time. Still not enough. Almost enough with the guillotine there to kill him. Picking up Forest Medicine over Buzzsaw because I'd rather have the ability to heal whenever I please rather than a full heal from killing people with my guillotine and then reducing my damage significantly. I know, health is a great thing you want to have in this game, but with Zul'jin it's really a balancing act. If you don't have a lot of health, then you're in a good position because you can do more damage, your attack speed gets faster, and your damage gets higher. On the other hand, if your health is too low, say below a 30% of your health, then you're probably in a position where you could die very easily. Mathael, for instance, he has an execute that does trigger below 33% health, so you have to watch your positioning when you're around him. Especially considering the fact that Mathael does percentage-based damage unlike anybody else. Almost a double kill there for the friendly team. Coming up top, well, coming up rather, because I need to heal. Zul'jin, once again, that balancing act hitting really hard now because we've reached level 20. With my Forest Medicine, I can heal whenever I want, but the enemy team, they have the pressure, they have the map advantage, and they have the levels. Not much I can exactly do here, but Rainer does go down. Does not seem to know where he's at. Have I watched any TSM decline lately? I think a little bit. Tracer coming in, seeing if she can get this kill. See if she falls for this. Okay, no. Did use that to ward her off though. Once again, ultimate not very good when you're high health. If you watch this bar in the bottom left, it does get higher as our health begins to drop, and it can be a defensive kind of baiting tool because it's only a 40-second cooldown, so you are able to use that at your disposal whenever you feel like, which makes it a really versatile tool in PvE and PvP objectives alike. Also great for holding choke points if you have an ETC with a mosh pit that's going off right now, you know, and you want to try and get some serious damage out into the middle of the team, you can use a guillotine, and with your Amani Rage, which drops half of your current health, get some bonus damage from your guillotine to go in, and then you can set up some awesome kills, either during or after the mosh pit. Turn in my freaking spider gems. Well, I've got 46. They've got map pressure though. That's the only reason I haven't turned in my spider gems, is because they have the map pressure, and if I leave, they're probably going to spot me and kill me. If we were able to kill, say, 4 of them, believe me, I would turn in no problem. Gotta watch these lanes here though, because once again, they do have the map pressure. Camps rolling in now from the bottom lane. Don't have a lot of time to react to them. I need to be careful about roaming here, because if I stand in the wrong position, I could very easily die here and lose all the gems and give them a boss. Speaking of boss, which they're going right now, looks like they're going to be trying to shoot for it. Let's see if we can actually deny them the boss here. It only looks like they have 3 people on it. Raynor is instead attacking heroes instead of the boss, which is a big mistake on his part. Raynor, a huge advantage to the team when he gets that attack speed buff going. Looks like they do get the buff anyways, and I do need to go back. Once again, if Genji spots me here, if Genji could have reacted in time, I could have been dead. 4 members of the enemy team standing there. Only one of them went back, and the Raynor chasing Tyrande. Right here, I'm dead. Yep. But we almost got that Tracer. That is going to be GG, however, but it was a very close game up to the end. They choke held a little bit. We didn't get any siege pressure in because they had the objective more than we did. But again, I didn't really start collecting gems towards the end of the game when all the waves were pushing into us. But nonetheless, very much damage coming up from the friendly team. 97,000 damage, sitting high over there. Raynor with a rework right now is a very good assassin hero, especially versus tanks in the AoE situation. Again, Mosh Pit is a perfect setup, power slide as well. You can get emergence done with a slow in the middle of it, also perfect setup. 32% of the heroes, or the team's hero damage rather, not bad. I feel like I was going a little bit commentator there. Excellent. We always have to give Zul'jin 5 stars. Always. I'll give you guys some Raynor gameplay. Does that match? I don't really think... It's got gray and red, but... I don't know. By the way, Raynor's new skins rolling in look amazing. So if you guys can get your hands on these, do it.
Anytime you're ready.
Bring commentator mode activated. Thanks, babe. But yeah. Once again, it's not really a rough spot that Raynor's in right now. In fact, with the buff, he is actually very good. Veteran Marksman taking the place of Seasoned Marksman, so instead of increasing his basic attack damage, it instead increases his new traits damage, which is again a burst on every 4th auto attack. And this continues to increase with Veteran Marksman by 0.75%, which isn't a huge lot at the start of the game. It's at least one, it's like an additional 1 every time you hit the crit. What you have to think over the course of a game, with a hero like maybe Nazebo, Sergeant Hammer, at the new Asmodean too, you can hold on to games for very long. You can stall them out to maybe 20, 25, even the 30-minute mark, and that trait is going to stack super high. And with other traits like, with other talents like Unstable Compounds, you can actually slow and benefit from later talents like Debilitating Rounds. Again, decrease the cooldown to Penetrating Round, and while Inspire is active, it increases the slow, which is going to be very good in a ganking position. And then Bounty Hunter, especially with the Veteran Marksman. Veteran Marksman plus Bounty Hunter, because Bounty Hunter does percent damage. Perfect. I didn't see that it grants Raynor 5 armor. That's actually something that wasn't in the PTR. That's actually very interesting, giving him armor for attacking a hero, so he can stay on the aggressive side. Very interesting choice by Blizzard. You can get armor from Fight or Flight right here when he uses his E, because again, it's no longer a save. You have to activate it now. So for everybody who's bad at watching their health, you need to start watching your health. I can't put it down, so I can't show you. But once again, Raynor's in a good spot right now. They gave him armor, and remember in the last big patch they did, they took away all the armor from the tanks, and they instead replaced it with health. So things like Bounty Hunter and Giant Killer are going to get super much value. Speaking of high health heroes, Alex Straza, probably the highest health support in the game, healing for percentage damage as well, percentage health that is, as well. Definitely got to watch out for somebody like her, because if she is left unguarded and there's maybe a Reyna that flanks from the side with a Nocebo like we have in this game, or Maiev pull into a Valyria stun, probably dead. Yeah, you're alright, babe. Trust, you're good at watching your health. The only thing that happens to you a lot is you get burst by heroes like Nova, Jaina, Kael'thas, Chromie. Because that's always who you miraculously end up fighting, is the burst heroes, rather than like sustained heroes like Raynor. And again, babe, don't worry, because if watching your health isn't your thing, they still have a talent where you can heal from your basic attacks, but it's the critical strike now rather than every single basic attack, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, you have to understand they had to tone Raynor down in a bit, because if they left him with all this extra damage on, you know, increasing basic attacks and then also increasing the ability to improve your critical even further, it's going to hurt really bad. What I'm thinking this game is I might drop Veteran Marksman and go for Ace in the hole, because we do have quite a few slows. Nova with the pinning shot, Phoenix with the Plasma Cutter, Mathael with the Cold Hand if he decides to pick up the talent, myself with the Q, and Alex Straza with the Wing Buffet and the Flame Buffet. In both forms, it makes for quite a bit of CC, which is going to give me quite a bit of uptime on top of the Ace in the hole, which again is your previous Executioner, but given to you at level 1. Believe me, babe, I'm very kill hungry too. If you watched that last match, you know I stood out of position quite a few times and I suffered for it, trying to get a kill. I don't know, after the stream gets posted or something, and if anybody's watching this back, or if you watched it live and you wanted to comment this, let me know if I should be a aspiring commentator sometime. So once again, your execution level 1 Ace in the hole, deal more damage to stunned or slowed heroes. We have a slow in our Q, Nova has a slow baseline kit in her W, Phoenix has a slow baseline kit in his Q, Mathael has the talent into it. Alex Straza just has to hit her E twice, so there's a lot of potential here. Veteran Marksman, though, might get more value as the game goes on, but this is sudden, this is overtime, but this can scale much higher than this can. And again, if we really feel like it, PvE is always there. And new keyword, this works with the monsters, so little minions on like Infernal Shrines now take bonus damage from Raynor. Veteran Marksman. Veteran Marksman, just because I don't foresee CC being... See? Gotta watch my own health. I was too busy thinking that it would have saved me, I didn't watch my own health. Gonna be heading top lane because I need to soak minions. I would rather have Mathael calm down.
Control them and let loose the Dragon Knight.
I don't know how bad I'm gonna regret picking Veteran Marksman over Ace in the hole, but this is the first game as the new Raynor, so don't kill me. Oh god. Oh, hi. Oh, what's up?
Activate the shrines and the dragon's power is yours.
Hey, that's just the way it is in the Raynor eat Raynor world now.
Give him some pep.
Woo! Close with toads.
It's all good.
By the way, Critical Strike does take a page from Samuro's book, and you can save up your basic attacks to store that Critical Strike. And also, taking a talent from Samuro, the basic attack, or the critical attack rather, does do area of effect damage.
Alright, this medic's my new best friend.
Yes, pull me in closer, please.
Fill 'em full of daylight.
Choose a talent.
I'm gonna pick up sustain. Actually, I'm gonna grab Behemoth Armor.
Plan.
We're gonna gain more health every time we hit enemy heroes with our critical strike, which is going to make us stronger over time. Again, benefiting with the veteran marksman as well as previous talent or other talents we're gonna be picking up later in the kit. But you kind of see this niche that Raynor's starting to pick up from his rework, is that you really want to try and store. Okay, so you see this. The 3 bullets above his head and the glowing indicates that he's ready to use his critical strike. Your critical strike is where all of your damage and sustain is going to be coming from nowadays, if you decide to go that way. Once again, almost missing my own health there. Gotta get better at watching that.
This should be good.
Raynor isn't a bad hero anymore by any means because the save was removed. It just means that it's going to A, teach players to pay more attention, and B, reward the players who do pay attention. Because if you can predict like a Kael'thas Pyroblast coming in at you while you're at full health and you hit the E at the same time the Pyroblast goes off, it's almost going to be like it did no damage. Again, but you have to hope that there's no follow-up there, because follow-up from a Pyroblast is extremely effective in killing low health heroes like Raynor, which is why we grabbed the Behemoth Armor talent. Trying to just increase that basic attack a little bit, the health each time that we hit a hero, to hopefully sustain in those larger fights that take a bit more out of us. Once again, level 7 talent, Unstable Compound, is where Ace in the Hole really would have picked up, because we get a slow from using our critical strikes. But we decided to negate that option and go for sustained damage over time instead.
It's all good.
So what I have a feeling we're gonna do is
Charge it.
we're gonna do Inspire's active. Oh yeah, if I forgot to mention, Raynor's heal is now passively, the cooldown is now passively reduced just by auto attacking.
Unleash its power.
Much obliged.
So what I'm thinking right here is grabbing Fuel the Rush, which is going to give us increased CDR every time we hit an enemy hero while Inspire is active. Heavy Slugs though, increasing the heal, or the slow in the distance. No, we're gonna go for CDR on the heal. I have a feeling we're getting into a lot of sustained fights, especially with the Maiev on the enemy team, trying to pull us into the enemy team. Alright, she's willing to die for this. That's okay. We're ready to kill her for it.
Fill 'em full of daylight. My condolences.
Once again, Nazebo not ready to deal with the new Raynor. But myself going down here to the Toads. Yep. But that's okay. Denying Nazebo that stacks and the lane XP is going to catch us up a little bit if we can stay in the lanes. But Mothael deciding to take a camp over everything else, but those mercenaries will get value as they do push to the top lane, I believe. And start to push into this lane that is not going in our favor, creating it to go in our favor, while at the same time we control half of the objective, so at least we're stalling it out. Phoenix trying to trade with Brightwing. I don't know what happened there, man. We do need to stall this middle objective, as we do see the enemy Nazebo going for it. We got nobody in the bottom, so we can't really take this. Alexstrasza and myself can't hold this forever. Alexstrasza silence, so she couldn't use her E. Rip Roni Pepperonis. Once again, these heroic units, the Dragon Knight for instance, watch this. As soon as we can. Boom, we get credit from using our critical strike on him, because it does count as the hero unit, even though it is a vehicle. The new Rainer's Raider being picked up here, it creates a single Raider instead of two. It's kind of like a Misha in a sense that you have now. You can actually tell it to come back to heal you and such. Uh-oh. Rainer going down. So, places for future reference in drafts, especially while Rainer is still, you know, fresh in his new suit and everything. Places you want to draft Rainer into in professional games are going to be places like Volskaya and Dragonshire, places where you can actually get value.
This should be good.
Ooh, from having those heroic units not focus you down, but being able to kill them instead. What is this, Valyria? What is this, Brightwing? Hello? Valyria trying to go for me here. I'm not that dumb though. I'm paying attention.
Give him some pepper.
Adding more sustained damage onto the Brightwing. The Rainer Raider does get destroyed. It will respawn in 45 seconds. It no longer leaves your side. Like I said, it's a Misha. It just comes back. A longer cooldown though for it to come back compared to Misha herself. Good interrupt on the Purification Salvo by Maiev there, denying Phoenix the kill.
You can count on me.
Now we're in a little bit of trouble as Valyria is going ham on our backline, but once again, Phoenix standing there, and myself too, ready to pick up the scraps. But Nazebo is going to be doing a bit of damage. Are we going to be able to get any kills here? We got one. No? Nope, so close, but yet so far. Not enough damage. Once again, there's a certain percentage you can hit, and it will guarantee a kill with that last rites heroic coming out from Mathael. Ooh, that was risky by Maiev there. Alright, Inspire empowers and penetrating rounds. So it makes it 40%. Inspire lasts longer and affects allied heroes. Once again, you actually can get the buff back from Rainer because it was removed as baseline. It only helps minions now, but with that talent, you can restore it back to friendly heroes.
All day long.
Or move speed. Giddy Up might be the way to go just because of all the mobility they have with Valyria and Maiev, being able to pull us into a situation we don't want to be in. And again, Inspire giving us the CDR and a heal every time we basic attack an enemy hero. So as long as we keep that up, theoretically, we should be able to sustain in a fight, even if we're in a position we shouldn't be in.
Raiders roll.
Giddy Up. Giddy Up is going to be the way to go.
Swan can make me one of those.
Once again, being able to micro this Raider. Raider's starting to take a bit of damage. Raider is going to go down now, so I'm just going to try and get some more value out of it before it does go. Good ice block from Nazebo there, denying the last rites by Mathael. My bad for knocking him out of Mathael's range to be able to do anything. Once again, just trying to store those basic attacks to get ready, so when a hero decides to jump on us, we can just, boom, get the quest stack done, get more health, be done. Need to mount and get out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not enough. We should have used our Inspire there to get running, but I forgot about the fact that we got it to get the movement speed. Once again, you have to pay attention to Raynor now, because he's not just auto attack focused anymore. He can weave his abilities to actually do some effective play. What is this, a third, fourth death? Third. 30,000 hero damage, only leading a little bit by the team, a little under the enemy Dazebo. What is the Raynor doing? Complete trait build, and you see how far that's not getting him. I kinda don't feel bad for going all in with the trait. Once again, storing basic attacks and using them here on the Dragon Knight because it is a heroic unit. Don't think we need to fight this, but the friendly team is looking like they want to do something about this. I think we're in a fine position though. I don't know. Okay, hold on. On your butts, boys. Might be able to make something happen. Ooh, that win barely gonna save the Brightwing. Brightwing taken down anyways from the Purification Salvo. Now we got the backline going on. Was not worth it. Was not worth it.
Got something special for you. Sounds like a plan.
Adrenaline rush healing is increased. While Inspire isn't active, we gain in basic attack range. That's going to be really good fighting this team. Again, avoiding those places we don't want to be in by being able to outrange the opponents.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
But the percentage damage is going to be very good for those burst situations, especially where somebody starts to get low and they think they can get away. Like this Valyr right here, we could do a lot more damage if we had that percent damage on her. I don't really see a difference because she has a low amount of health. In fact, they're all pretty much squishy, so I think I will stay with Give Me More. Queuing the mercenaries right there to interrupt their basic attack to try and save Mathael. Enemy team looking like they want to come in. Valyr sitting right there. Laundryman's the name, and Valyr is the game. Coming on the back from the Brightwing. Got the basic attack speed going on now. Can we catch her? I don't think so. Pixie Dust just gonna outrun us by a little bit.
Activate the shrine. Take the Dragon Knight's power.
Also, something you want to do when you're fighting enemy Raynor, you want to focus that Banshee if he's got it. It denies him a lot of damage and allows your team to fight more safely because he can micro that to come around to the back or pick off low health heroes. Like myself right here, if I don't do something, looks like we're going to be alright. Ooh, just barely getting out. And not enough. Maiev on the back line once again, putting us in that situation where we didn't want to be. Is that going to be enough? That's enough. One last one. There we go. Perfect. 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 I don't know why we felt the need to go back when we can fight these two easily. Now, Raynor's going to go middle. He's going to get the objective, and it's probably going to be GG at this point because he can run down the middle while the camps are pushing the lanes. Never mind, Raynor's staying behind. Interesting choice to let the Phoenix go after that when they know I was up in like 10 seconds. Once again, Alexstrasza not healing the Mathael is going to lead to more of a closed game than we would have liked here. 10 seconds until next hero respawns, and that both of them are deciding to hold the bottom. We could take potentially top if Phoenix decides to go that route. We really need him to. Valyr once again now up, is going to be going for the middle. Can she get the Dragon Knight? It's Nazebo instead. Just as if we would have spent more time on the objective rather than in lane, we would be alright. Alright, where did that Raynor go? Did he go Bounty Hunter? Yes, he did. little bit of danger here. Too deep for my own good. Raynor now taking control of the hero damage. This will be GG. First impressions of the new Raynor, not bad. Not bad. Some of my deaths were avoidable, some of them I just... yeah, there's nothing I could do.
Not happening. I'll see.
That Valier did a lot of work diving onto the back of the team when she needed to. One death, she wasn't really punished for doing anything. However, Brightwing did overextend quite a bit, and she is squishy. The new Gazebo skin, everybody. Look at that. Not a terrible game. 70,000 XP, but not a terrible game. I think I want to do now is I want to go look at the reworked Azmodan.
So it begins.
Oh, show the shop. Sorry, babe. Did not see the comment in time. I will after this match, though. You can hold me to that. Praxis Holdout. One of the maps that Azmodan is less good on, but it's going to be a little easier to see how much the stacking is going to scale. Got to be able to fire off our Q in some predictable places. Because everyone's going to be stacking on top of those points, which is going to add more stacks towards our Q, because our Q now is baseline stack quest, and as long as you hit the enemy heroes, you get 2. If you kill a minion, you get 1. So we want to be prioritizing hitting the lanes when we can, and participating in team fights.
Facility powering up.
Straight off the bat, you can see a change to Azmodan. 3 stacking talents, and wow, Artanis gets savage, are we? Over the stack minion, I think that it was E talent at the bottom.
10 seconds.
Double Raynor, double Azmodan. New reworks, everyone's playing it. Greed allows you to get more of a time window on your minion kills, and when you finish, 200 stacks of annihilation, the range is increased, and it does more in PvE damage. Not to monsters though, that's a big keyword, because again, those maps like Infernal Shrine or the Battlefield of Eternity are going to have a huge, I whiffed, oh well I got one, but I whiffed on that one. Huge effect on how well Azmodan can play out. Gluttony, number of stacks. When you hit a hero is increased 2 to 3, when you hit an enemy, cooldown is reduced and it's double against heroes, so it's 0.5 CDR against heroes. See if we can get a stack here. Completely whiffed, but then again, they can see that coming from way sooner now. Raynor in a bit of trouble. Let's try this range. Bang, 1. And then basic attacks, Grand Annihilation. This one is a lot of people have been going for, because the new CDR on your Demon Lieutenant is now 60 seconds, and it only lasts 20. So they pick Wrath alongside Battleborn at level 4 to reduce the cooldown on your Lieutenant and minions to try and get more of those out. Almost a kill. I think I'm gonna grab... I'm gonna try the AA Azmodan build. Dodging that root real fast could have put me in a terrible position. Cassia, I don't know what she's doing. She's diving really far up when she doesn't need to be. Raynor in a lot of trouble. Is gonna go down there. Didn't need to die for that, but he did anyways. Bold man, Jimmy. Bold man. Enemy Asmodee going for greed instead, trying to get that minion damage where it counts. And also something you will notice, the Asmodee laser is not infinite channel anymore. It is only for a short time, but it does do bonus damage at the end. 300 at level 3, so I would say it's about 100 per level. If that's how it decides to go. Gonna be putting the laser on Lucio right here. Is he gonna be able to get away? No, he's not, and he's dead. Once again, that new laser coming into effect already. If that was the old laser, we wouldn't have been able to kill him there because we would still be doing a tiny amount of damage. But with the burst damage now coming off the laser, allows Asmodee to be quite a bit more team fighty than he used to be. Gonna back up here, grab some mana, grab some health. Cooldown is gonna be ready for the globe, so we can launch this. And once again, we can launch this as far away as this goes, but they're gonna be able to see it a lot sooner if we're shooting it from max distance. Am gonna have that cooldown. Am gonna get that minion kill. Am gonna be able to help out the team here. Are we gonna get kill on Asmodee though? It looks like yes. Once again, that bonus damage coming into effect, killing the Asmodee there when he could have gotten away again with the old laser. So everybody who likes Asmodee out there, I would consider this kind of it's a weird change. It's a buff in a way, but it's a nerf at the same time because you don't get that infinite damage anymore, which means you don't quite get the same value as you used to from the laser, but at the same token of time, now that you get the bonus damage, you can actually force heroes more reliably out of situations that you would have, like, where they're in control, you can force them out of those. Denying the Asmodee before he can get that bonus damage off. Gonna be really essential. Heroes like Raynor are gonna be great at that. Raynor going down though for it. Jimmy boy, you gotta watch your positioning. Almost at 200 stacks. The 5 minute, or almost at 100 stacks. The 5 minute mark, which is about halfway of where we want to be for our quest. Once again, once we hit that 200 annihilation, after we hit enemies with a globe, we're gonna get bonus attack damage, which is gonna be really nice to go with our bonus laser damage that we have now. Once again, that bonus laser damage coming off on Lucio can punish him really hard for that. Sitting at a quarter health, he doesn't really have good heals aside from Deckard. Cassia might be going down here. Cassia does end up falling. Gonna feel really bad if she didn't die there. Alright. I can't remember what this talent is called. Bombardment. Once again, one of the basic attack talents. This time, if you use your Q, it allows your basic attack afterwards to cleave and have a greater range. So the small ring that pops up after we use that actually is the increased range, and again, it's part of a splash. Let's see if we can dunk on Lucio here. It doesn't matter, he's dead anyways.
Couldn't have done better myself.
Gonna laser the Asmodee here since he's trying to do the same to our team. Gonna see if we can get some damage off on him. Good enough. Good enough. Gonna try and get some Demon Lieutenant value here. Now I can Cassia off her mount so she can't catch me. That's something I've never feel like anybody caught on to with the Demon Warriors, is that they're more than just a laning tool. If you're being chased by an enemy hero who's on a mount, you can actually use the Demon Warriors to knock them off. We're getting caught out now in a position we don't want to be in. Raynor does go down though, and I will end up surviving because of that sacrifice. Do I? We're about to find out. Deckard Cain, what are you doing there, buddy? in a really weird position. They're taking that building, but Decker Kane could have died there had I had some support. Mims, you're a support player. Maybe you could tell me what that play was all about. Uh-oh. Will we be falling this time? Not yet. Oh, he was just kill hungry? Okay. I thought it was some sort of like super secret support tactic I didn't know about. Sonya went solo top, get 10. I'd rather... Oh, solo. Here needs damage. We don't have time to be doing camp right now, although it is actually kind of a good time to do it. Okay, I take it back. It's a good time to do it. I think I'm gonna stick with the theme of summoning more. Lasering down the Rainer's Raider. Once again, Deckard coming in from a weird angle. I'm not really sure what he's doing. Gonna be grabbing this right here. Enemy team is gonna be coming up from the back, I feel, so I need to be careful about the positioning. Once again, there's Cassia. Can we kill Cassia though? She is by herself. The dunk will take her down. Gonna catch Deckard in the middle of all these minions. More or less just using those to siege though. Deckard does not get dunked. Haha. He's an old man. He just wants the skills. He's been playing for too long and he hasn't gotten any. He's not happy.
Well done, Faith.
Alright. Pushing this lane in super hard. Once again, we're catching up. We don't have a lot of hero kills, but the lane is starting to sway in our favor once again. Losing our Tannis in the bottom though. 6 death there, buddy. Do you know what you're doing? Top lane is going to start to get visitors on this objective here at any moment. Once again, hauling it. Got the Rainer walking in. He does have his heal. He did not deny me my laser though, which was his mistake, but it doesn't matter. I will end up going down. Not before getting 2 stacks though. Looks like I won't die after all. I figured Raiden would have come in for the kill. Bottom lane secured. Need to go grab those minions at the top. We do have our minions ready. If we can dunk on them from downtown. Almost. That minion warrior just to scout out and see what we can find. Minion, not bad, especially for Asmodee. He's hiding out in the bush though, as we can see by the raider. Okay, he left. They went to go take bottom. Okay, completely with the dunk, thinking he was gonna go. We're gonna go with Chain of Command. Trying to empower our minions here to push this lane so strong. In case you didn't know, Chain of Command used to be part of his old demon kit for the Lieutenant General. That's what it did passively, but now since the rework they had to make that a talent, which does give him a bit more diversity. He can focus on other things, but at the same token of time, I feel like it kind of took away from what Asmodee was really good at. Speaking of Asmodee going down because he's way too far up. Alright. Gonna be heading towards the bottom lane to try and help deal with the enemy Zerg rush. That is quite a lot of Zerg. Dunk only doing 400 damage though, again opting out of the dunk damage with the other ultimate to instead go for push potential. Which maybe if we'd stayed up top with Nazeebo we could get a lot more of. Okay, Decker just used stay a while and listen. Coming in with the dunk. Nazeebo is dead though. Not much could be done for Nazeebo there as he was 5v1 in the top lane. Once, ooh, big stacks over there. 10 stacks from hitting 5 heroes with the Q. You love to see it, boys. I will say this Decker's positioning with his root though is very good, catching all the minions in that bonus damage. Ooh, Asmodean did just finish his quest though. 200 stacks. I'm actually not too far behind. Yes, there was, baby. Yes, there was. Raynor once again going for his Raider instead of the Hyperion, which is the pushing ult, of course, by choice. My quest coming incomplete a little while after Asmodean's. Stay a while and listen, now being used. Gonna try and dunk down here. Can we get this Lucio? He does go down. They did leave this camp completely open. That's a surprise. Gonna dunk on this minion wave right here, trying to get value off our ability to reduce the CDR now. Dunk on Cassia is gonna take her down. Total Annihilation, by the way, Asmodean now has Giant Killer on his Q. I do think, however, I'm going to take Hell Rift, going to buff our minions as they're pushing into the lane, just trying to make sure and see how much value we can get off of these guys, you know? I am starting to take a bit of damage. Raynor is catching me. I'm going to be caught in the root, and this will be my first death of the game. 37,000 hero damage. As an Asmodean, mind you. Leading the hero team, or the allied team, with a Nazeebo, a Raynor, and a Sonya. All people that are really good at hero damage. Raynor about to be taken over, of course, because I am dead and can't participate in any team fights. Or will he? Raynor going down. Does end up taking the lead though. Sonya is taking control of the point just for a little bit before going down.
Destroyed.
We do have the level lead though because of all the minions that we soaked in the meantime that they were still getting kills. Mercenaries helped out as well. You can see now the power of Asmodean through those minions, along with Nazeebo too. Don't forget Nazeebo's right there, soaking alongside him. The power of the minions is just becoming so strong in this game. Gonna dunk on the enemy team side. You love to see it. Here we go. Lasering the Lucio. Double kill. Guess what? Oh, almost my dunk from downtown. You love to see it. All clumped up and ready for you to dunk like that. Maybe if we took the Gluttony talent with the percentage damage that we just passed up over powering up our warriors, you don't know where we could be at. Siegebreaker at level 20, as I did mention at the start of the stream, is going to make Asmodean so strong by himself. 50% more damage to structures. That's going to be huge on maps like Cursed Hollow, where the buildings actually do get turned off, so they can't fight back against the minions, which means if you are uncontested, you do get more value. remember, 16 at Hell Rift. Hey Retro. 16 Hell Rift is going to give us a free Demon Warrior. That does do 100% increased damage as long as we finish our E. It looks like they're just going to go core and end the game. Siegebreaker. Let's see the value. Look at that building falling so fast. Getting it before the game can even end. Clean game. You love to see it. Uncontested Asmodan in lane by himself. But of course, the enemy Asmodan is going to get all the glory for the work we did. And I will show you the shop, babe. I remember. Didn't even make it up. It was a really good auto attack, by the way, Asmodan game. So the new shop now featuring the Raiders of Warchrome bundle, Zebo, Asmodan, and Raynor.
What's this?
3 primary heroes with the new skins.
Lord of Hell.
Asmodan's new skin, the Vile Asmodan skin, coming in Dominus, Hazardous, and Mechanus. Zebo getting his new Diesel speaker skin, Zebo, in the normal Neon and Hex plug skins. Neon does look pretty matching though. And then Road Raider Raynor getting new skin coming out for him. New mount Hellerado. Look at this bike. Star in the wheel, gun in the front, pipes in the back. And of course, wheels on fire with saw blade wheels, just in case you needed any other incentive to buy this thing. Just because, you know, you wouldn't have bought that already if you could. They needed to add more so to make sure you would. The underbundle's still in the shop. 2018 bundle with Kerrigan, Asmodan, Lee Bing.
I am the...
Well,
Nothing too fancy to look at there. Bell Reaver Blaze and Hellward and Maev. Nothing super fancy.
Vengeance itself.
But pretty good looking skins.
amen, Sparky.
Hanzo Pack still here and in the shop for discounts, or at least advertised right now, so you can buy them through gems. Anna with the 50% discount as well.
My
Through the
shots
gems.
find their marks.
Is ready to be bought. I could buy her right now if I really wanted to. Could also buy this skin for Valera.
Why, hello.
Could buy the Strike skin for Anna. I had this whole Foundation bundle, so I don't need to buy anything. Look at this,
The
just
swarm is the
done. Buy him out, close to getting this Nazebo skin.
How do you do?
I do good, Junkrat. Super expensive price tag on this one though.
Life is to be treasured.
That is the shop right now. The Raiders of Warchrome bundle sitting on the front page with all the new items. Looking very nice.
I am the true Lord of Hell.
Once again, just running through these skins so you guys can see just what they're up to.
Amen.
I'm gonna go to the mount side of things because I think there was another mount that was added. Might have just been for the promotion, but it did look like there was another mount that Ziva did float in on. New Nazebo skin and shards. Well, it's fresh off the mat, so it's gonna be more expensive than it usually is. The legendary skin, so it's gonna cost 1,600, but right now it's 2,400. Get altered voice, themed abilities, themed animations though, so. Guard, this is actually a nice looking skin. I don't like the eyes.
Frostmourne hungers.
I don't like the eyes. Asmodean's new skin rolling off the block, also legendary, gonna cost 1,600 after it's not new, but sitting at 2,400 right now. Although, the Rainer sitting at 600, soon to be 400 when the discount comes out for not being new. Yeah, the mount side of things, 2,400 because it is a legendary, but coming off the block when the discount is there will be 1,600. The reason I know this is because this is legendary mount and it's 1,600. I think we're gonna put in maybe another game, then we might call it a day. I don't know. Who should it be though? I'll take one last. The last game will be a request game. The last game will be a request game. That's my final verdict. Rawr actually has a nice skin to match the current event going on right now. Of course, he had that when he came out. Also a legendary skin. I was lucky to get the one that I did get. Alright, so far it's just Sonya leading the front. If nobody else wants to suggest anything, then what it'll be. 3, 2, 1.
My blades are yours.
Village music right after. Yeah, I've collected quite a few mounts in my time. I think you said you wanted one of the lions, though, didn't you, babe? Dual laser blades. I wish we had dual laser blades, bro. That would be Artanis. Should have said something sooner, bro. Already closed out the queue and everything. Haunted Mines. By the way, if you are jumping back into Heroes of the Storm, they did just re-add all of the maps back into rotation since the Alterac Pass map is no longer that new. And again, with this War of the Chrome bundle and patch that just came out, all the skins that were super expensive then have now been discounted. Frostwolf Johanna, High Lord, Grand Marshal variant, High Warlord Gosh, and all other subsequent skins from that release are now discounted. So if you want to go buy those, now's the time. I know you don't like this map, babe. Actually, this is a really good map for Asmodean. The lanes are super close, so I'm not surprised to see them both coming out here. Alex Straza, great heal for me, though. I'm going to have to play it carefully because of the Artanis swaps. If not, I need to get my spear to always pull from level 13 and just get myself out of there. Well, it's not on the face of the earth, babe. It's in the universe of the Nexus.
Get ready for combat.
Oh, the Skinnergy.
I freeze
The
them,
Skinnergy.
you roll them down. Sound good?
Come, we will conquer this lot together.
Nice.
Of course.
Have good luck, have fun to the team.
Battle commencing.
What I'm thinking is
10 seconds.
Rainer's gonna really benefit from auto attacks on us.
5.
So we really need to destroy him as fast as we can if we're up against him.
Now go and summon my golems.
Might be picking up Shattered Ground this game over Shot of Fury to try and burst them down. Increase the length, increase the splash damage. Okay, so that's not actually increasing damage, it's increasing splash. That's not really going to do us anything, so never mind. Asmodan versus Asmodan in the top lane. Lasers coming out. There's your dual lasers you wanted, Jay. Try and stun Asmodan there. You got the bonus damage off, which does hurt a little bit. I can already feel the effects of that. What do you mean by before? Because I was a beta player for the game, so I saw like the original map. Step away from them because I've got the bomb on me. And you just, again, you might not be used to it because it did just pull it back in after being out of rotation for Alterac Pass taking over as the primary map of choice. Wasted my laser there, or not my laser, my spear there, so it couldn't stop the Asmodan from getting the bonus damage. Big mistake on my end. It might end up costing me later in the game if he decides to go that way because he can heal from that damage at a later level now. It's just instead of it doing ticks of health, it heals him for pretty much all the damage done. Or half of. Gonna try and go for the Rainer here. Need to burst him down. Not enough.
Of course.
There we go. Dunk on the Rainer. Good job by Asmodan. I love how he asked me if I've done this before, and he's the one that killed him. Is he going convection oven? He is. He's putting people in the oven. That Kael'thas is a little dangerous.
Agreed.
Choose a talent. The mines will open shortly here.
Shot of Fury it is because we figured out that it doesn't actually increase the base damage. All it would really help us do is clear lanes, and that's not really going to do us much. Versus laner maybe to help get that pressure in our favor rather than his. But outside of that, it's not going to do us very much good.
Hurry.
Alright, I'm going to be heading into this mine as soon as it opens. Maybe a little after because I want to get these minions cleared to get some XP rolling our way. Stay next to me. Rainer now seriously benefiting from the ability to just be able to trade into me as hard as he wants with that bonus damage now. Standing next to my teammates with the bomb, couldn't do much because they didn't want to leave. Missed the percent healing there. Tannis didn't walk back in like I thought he would. I'm just missing everything left and right now. Spin the win on these minions, grab the Regen Globe, walk out. Do need to get going to this bottom though, since they haven't done it yet. Grab on the Uther isn't going to do us much. No follow-up for the friendly team, which sucks. You hate to see it, but it happens. Good kill on the Rainer there. That's what we needed. Now I definitely feel like we should be trying to go and get subjective now. Got the upper hand to get at least 20 skulls before Rainer comes back up, so we need that advantage as much as we can because if he grabbed the Exterminator talent, did he? He did not. Okay, so not as much to worry about, but had he grabbed the Exterminator talent, he does do bonus damage to these monsters. Which means he could get a lot of these before we could even stop him. We have half the skulls. We're free to leave now. We don't need to stay here anymore. We especially don't need to be fighting. But if they want to do this, I'll go for it. I'm gonna end up dying here because of it. Or am I? Interesting choice by the enemy team there. Nice. Genji creating some space for me. Gonna be able to stun the Asmodean out of his laser, so I can leave. Genji does survive as well. Only one that died was the Alexstrasza. These skulls to 40. We're gonna be able to win this objective. Oh, it appears she did come down.
Agreed. I will not be
AT,
denied.
AFK. I was gonna say, can we benefit off of that? Not putting anybody in the oven this time, but he is at 13 stacks. We do need to be a little careful. No damage there, but Asmodean does decide to start sieging the wall. When we bring that down, he is going to be a little more vulnerable. Alexstrasza starting to put the heat on to Kael'thas. No pun intended. AT now hearthing back because he's afraid he's going to die, which is a good thing for us. We can now start pushing this lane a lot tougher. Artana's coming out with a swap. Does miss though, just by a centimeter. Straight saving our life there, giving us that movement speed. Once again, Artanis does whiff the swap, which is going to start hurting his team if he can't grab low health targets. Rainer's starting to come in with that single target damage that he can just do so well now. Kael'thas coming awfully close to finish though. Can we get on him? Not enough to actually matter. We did get to him though. Interesting choice. Not the flame strike there. Only one flame strike to go. Can we kill him now? AT does end up falling, and we do reset that oven from 19 out of 20 stacks back down to 0. Feels bad, man. You hate to see it, but it's good for us. Kael'thas, when he gets that Q stack, or when he gets the Q quest stacked, especially early game, becomes so dangerous and hard to deal with. So it's a good thing we reset him when we did. I do believe he whiffed his chance to have that done sooner though. He could have got me with the flame strike when I was trapped in the corner right up here by the globe, by the well. Had me a 19, got the Genji there with a 20, but his choice, not mine. Asmodean does decide to start coming up and start fighting this. Don't know how much I agree with that though. Mostly because those are my mercenaries he's beating up now. Rainer's starting to come out. Doesn't have Exterminator, so I'm not too worried. I want to see if I can bait out this Raider. Do need to go, however. Would love a heal, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It depends, Jay. I don't really have a time right now, so I could do it theoretically for a while. Might switch over to Heroes, Fortnite, because you do seem to be getting a little antsy. Just saying. I know I said babe, just theoretically I could. I don't know. Once again, this Asmodean value with the minions right here. So much. Just taking out that well so quickly. Couldn't even fight it off. And that's one of the key targets you want to go for when you start laying siege. If you can reach that well before anything else, that's the best thing to reach. Ooh, Genji going down. Kael'thas does go down though. Convection Oven is reset once again.
Good riddance. That has come.
But it does depend, Jay. Raynor does go down, not paying attention to his health.
None may stand against you. No one fury.
Tried to grab that Uther from back. Ah.
I will not be denied.
Always pulls now, by the way, so if we do miss that spear when we really need it, it could put us in a very bad situation, but at the same time, it really could save us. Once again, KT getting kind of low now. Just want to see if I can kill this Raider. Doesn't look like we're going to... Okay, Raider does go down. Raynor is going to lose some of his damage. Uther, overextended. Don't know what he's doing. Stunned out of my whirlwind, so I don't get to heal or do any damage. Hasbran looking for the stack, but he's not going to get it on me.
I must leave you for now.
By the way, babe, are you triggered yet? Because I'm using the 2 different weapons again.
I will not be denied.
Or is that only the other one?
Direct my fury.
Good kills down in the bottom. 46 skulls though. We need to be careful. We need to grab these last few from these mercenary camps and the boss.
Forward.
Do need to grab this Kael'thas. Looking pretty right, but I'm not gonna fall for it. I do end up getting hit by the convection oven. Does put me in the oven, but deny him the pyroblast. That is the death of KT.
Impressive.
I would not have gone for a pyroblast there, especially on a protected Genji. That's alright, babe. Looks like they are going to be trying to poke in here, but they can't really do much. Picked up the Battle Rage talent at level 7 rather. So we are going to do more damage to mercenaries. Not monsters, but mercenaries, yes. Ooh, good kill on the Uther there. He is going to get those instant heals though. Genji does go down. He's ready. Uther's ready to start healing his team. I need to leave.
I am forced to retreat.
We had that fight in our favor, and towards the end we just didn't have enough to keep it in our favor. We did get Uther, but it just wasn't enough to keep that fight and going the way we needed it to go. It looks like Jaina did disconnect, so it might have had a hand to play in it.
Your death has come.
Taking advantage of that Battle Rage talent at level 7, trying to do more damage to these. Is going to push against the boss, which is going to help us out.
Let's get on with it.
So happy I didn't get pulled into that stun. So I am going to start pushing the opposite direction from the enemy boss, see if I can get some value with this camp. It's not going to get very far. I doubt he's even going to bring the wall down. The wall's already down. Doubt's going to get any keep damage. They are coming up, so I do need to leave. Jaina is dead though. Traveling deep. Deep and dangerous. Genji, in a place he doesn't belong, is going to get saved by the Artanis. Myself, I'm not so lucky this time. But KT is going to go down, resetting that convection oven once again. Ooh, Alex Charlie getting swapped in though with no help from anyone. She is dead. Asmodean, however, did finish the gluttony quest, so he is able to get more value off of his Qs on the enemy team, and he did pick up the giant killer, so he is going to be able to hit hard if we do decide to group them up. Jim Raynor going down, I missed the whole kill. We are now resetting the map back to almost even status. They do have their bottom 4, but we do have the numbers right now. Asmodean, however, getting so much value with that minion ultimate. Now they have numbers again.
None may stand against me. Direct my fury.
I couldn't really help her, I wasn't there. I was already dead. Trying to help our allied team get out when I didn't need to be there myself. 30 seconds until the camp comes back online. 4 seconds until the objective. I have a feeling we're going to need this objective. This is going to be one of the stronger ones. Late game golems do tend to be stronger than their earlier counterparts, but this is going to hurt us because Asmodean, once again, in the bottom lane, uncontested, can do a lot of work. But he did just use his army heroic, so we don't have to worry too much about losing a building right away. Starting to see the enemy team start to pop up with the Uther and the Artanis coming in. Might have been a mistake. I don't think it was though. Woohoo! Still dead. No healing on our side. Jaina is going to go down. Alex barely getting away. Alex might not get away. She needs to leave as soon as she can. Although she is in a bit of trouble because they can walk from here and decide to come up on her. They are right here, and that's awfully close. Like she's going to be able to get away. The W quest. What does the W quest even do? After collecting 25 region globes, redundant healing burst creates a regeneration globe. Wait, we get a regen globe from Alex healing. Okay, 74 to 74 to 26 skulls. Our golem is going to be the weaker one by far, so we do need to defend as much as we can, but get this lane pushing in our favor as best we can before we have to.
This way.
It does look like this is going to be an L team. But we don't know. We don't have level 20. We could potentially turn this around still.
Done.
Alright. Does appear Jim Raynor gonna be trying to get the vision here. Maybe to set up something for the enemy team. They are beneath us. We could collapse though, but we are separated, which is not something we want to have. Jane is in the top lane. We're still fighting on the back, and they are together as a unit. Keita has his Pyroblast, Asmodean has his army, and Uther's ready with the D shield, so we are not in a position to fight them right away. AT coming in with the poke. Can't do much for the Genji here. If he does get swapped, he is in a bit of trouble. D-Shield coming out on Uther, on himself! Being selfish with it. Artanis will not be going down here. Not enough damage focused on top of him. And that is going to be GG, boys. 5-man push in the bottom is just too strong. Especially with Asmodean right now. Asmodean and Raynor. Not much I can do about this Artanis, even if I wanted to. Killed myself when I didn't need to, try and help him out. It is going to be GG. The siege power there with Asmodean and Raynor. So hard between the two. 213,000 siege. Throw KT in right there. Artanis too, because they're all pretty close. That's like 300,000 siege damage coming out for that entire team. The only one who's slacking was Uther, and he's a support, so it doesn't really matter. He made up for it in the hero damage. He actually almost led the team more than Azmodan, which is not really a surprise, but he did get more than our Alexstrasza, which is a little bit of a surprise because her ability is more spammable than his. We did level up Soki though. Almost level 10. $30 shards. I could get better. Yeah, 55 shards. That's pretty good. And I get skins I hadn't had before. Might have to get used to seeing this skin, babe, because I might use it sometime. Got a new Greymane skin, the Circus Top Ringmaster to go with that lion. How do I open them all at the same time? You just press spacebar. Like, here, I'll show you. Spacebar, all opened. Not a bad chest, actually. Are the skins, do they have their, Yep. So once again, these skins, now that the event is over, do have their discount in play. Only 100 shards instead of 150. Goes the same thing with Varian in his Grand Marshal skins, and Valera in her Night Slayer skins. It wasn't really a waste. I got more gems to put towards other skins, like these, if I so happen to want them. Blade. I don't know. I think I might keep the stream rolling. I know you're about to doze out though, babe. So I might switch it over from Heroes to something else. I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying Heroes right now though. See? Like, this is the only base mouthfeel skin I don't have, and I could spend the shards I just got on that, and then have all the normal base ones. Spend them on these two skins I don't have for Toronto. Whispering Durin Durin. Jay, I'm not really into Warframe, bro. Sorry to say it, but it's just not there. Hate to disappoint your brother, but it's not meant for me. You can go play Warframe though. Actually, are any of the guys playing Warframe with you, or is that why you're here with me? That works. I like that. I said I'd look into it. I didn't say I'd test it. Quit trying to twist my words. I don't know, Jay, do you feel like playing Fortnite right now or no? If not, then I guess I can keep playing and do some of my placements. If not, then, well, if so, then probably play some Fortnite or something. Heading out though, hope the stream goes good. Hey, we got a W on the new Azmodan. Auto attack Azmodan, by the way. Which isn't supposed to be a thing for Azmodan, but they just kind of created it that way, so it works. But yeah. PS4. Why are you worried about your PS4 when you have a PC? Oh, for that exact same reason. I just read it in the opposite order. Sorry. Sorry, man. Like, it's just not really what I'm into. I'm a Blizzard fanboy, I'm sorry. They got me stuck around their ring finger, and I'm like, fine, shut up, take my money. And I'm about to, I might, I don't know, I've yet to do anything with my money right now. I might say shut up and take more of my money. But, up to you, man, what we do. If you want to play some Fortnite, because I know, we did just do that training not too long ago, and I would love to see if we can put that to the test and, get some L's with that. Not L's, W's. Oh, I mean, if we do take L's, they gotta be good L's, you know? I don't want none of those, like, you place 24th, 23rd L's. But if we do take W's, I'll be real happy. But it's up to you, brother. If not, I might go jump on some WoW or something.
Alright.
It depends. While you're deciding that, who am I close to leveling? Roster. Rather. Nova. Ugh, I don't like Nova. Okay, Fortnite it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, give me just a moment. I gotta do a few things, and I gotta go change the title of the stream. I gotta game capture change. Gotta mix this food around. I'm actually really happy that this game throat's starting to get dry. But now you guys are gonna get to like the silent part of the stream, because I'm gonna go from like commentating everything, because I know how to commentate things that happen in HOTS. Like me being all salty and like quiet in Fortnite. Feels bad, man, but that's what has to happen. That's what has to happen. Oh. You'll have to forgive me for like 2-second stream while I do this real fast. That rolling.